Blog Talk Radio. Welcome. It's time for the hottest internationally known podcast that is endorsed by some of the biggest names in the world of martial arts and entertainment. The Justin Harvey Show has interviewed some of the biggest stars from movies like Blood Fist, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This show provides some of the best sound quality and interviews on the web. So sit back and enjoy. You won't be disappointed. So without further ado, here is your 2015 Hall of Famer and host, Justin Harvey.
Hello guys, and welcome to the final edition of the Justin Harvey Show on Blog Talk Radio. But never fear, the Justin Harvey Show is not going away. It has actually moved to several different locations where I am not able to broadcast for a full hour on this website. I found a couple of free places that I can broadcast for as long as I need. So for this half hour of this live show, we are going to talk about some of the things that I have accomplished and, some of the things that I have been doing as far as the show goes. And before I get to that, I want to say I hope that everybody had a Merry Christmas. I know I sure did. I got Apple TV, which is really awesome because now I can watch WWE Network and ESPN and all kinds of stuff on Apple TV. I can even listen to this very podcast on my Apple TV, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and I'm actually not used to doing live shows. I'm actually used to pre-recording my shows, and I may take you through that process in this next half hour. So, but anyways, thank you for joining me if you're out there live. Let me see if I can't get the chat open. Here. It says it's loading the chat, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, the chat is officially open, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now it says my number is not active. So, let me see here, because someone wanted to call in. Let me see if I can get them a number. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Someone from Facebook actually wants to call into the show, so they must have changed my studio line number. So I had to get that out to a Facebook friend of mine who wants to join the show. So we will patiently wait for him to call in. So, but yeah, I've done many things. I've interviewed several different martial artists. And before we get to that, let's bring my Facebook caller into the show. You're on the Justin Harvey Show.
Hey, it's Master Summers.
Hey, Master Summers. How's it going, my friend?
Doing all right. Helped my dad move around today, so moved him into a new house. It's 38 degrees and raining. So,
oh, wow.
I'm chilled to the bone, I'll say.
Awesome, and if you'll remember, this was the very first place we ever did our first show together. So this is actually live for the next 30 minutes, and yeah. So.
Well, that was a couple of years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah, it actually was, and I'm actually really glad that you called in, because I was explaining to my audience that I am officially leaving Blog Talk because where I broadcast longer shows, and it's in many different directories, and I don't even think my audience knows what's all been going on, and so, instead of me tooting my own horn, I thought maybe you could fill them in on some of the stuff that I've accomplished this year. And
this year the doors have opened up, and it's even bigger for you next year. Jeez, let's see. 2014 is such a year. Let's see. You interviewed Don the Dragon Wilson. You interviewed Cynthia Rothrock. Was one of the Reed family members from the Ninja Turtles. She built for Wallace. Bruce Hart. The list just goes on and on. Even Master Ken.
Oh, absolutely.
And then, then you got the Hall of Fame induction for the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame, which is April the 18th in Indianapolis. And you got a lot of, who else? I can't think of his name right now. Lee, what's his name?
Master Eric Lee.
Yeah, my wife's trying my brain pills. Yeah. And then you're talking about interviewing James Hong, who's Big Trouble in China, and my personal favorite movie, Balls of Fury. I can't teach ping pong to Guaylo.
Oh, absolutely, Master Summers. And I know you've probably heard this clip before, but just to give my audience a good idea and, you kind of a refresher, why don't I just play an audio clip of people that have, appeared on the show?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, guys, this is people that I've actually interviewed this past year and the other past year. So here it goes.
Hi, this is David Burr, Director of Photography on Bloodsport and Director of Kickboxer.
Hi, my name is Frank Duke. Some of you might recognize my name from the movie Bloodsport. Jean-Claude Van Damme portrays me in the movie.
Hello, everyone. This is Ernie Reyes Sr., starring Surf Ninja, and I played the character as Ash.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ernie Reyes Jr. from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you're listening to the Justin Harvey Show. Cowabunga, dude.
Sarah McMahon, UFC women's fighter.
This is Mohamed Kisi, alias Bang Po, in the movie Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Hi, this is Tony Lee Jr., a.k.a. Joey the Nail Nardone.
Hi, I'm Don the Dragon Wilson, also known as Jake Ray from Blood Fist.
Hello, this is Dennis Chen, Yen from Kickboxer.
Hi, this is Bruce Hart of the Hart Foundation.
And this is Paul Herzog, composer of the music from Bloodsport and Kickboxer.
Hi, this is Bill Superfoot Wallace. I'm a kickboxer, and I like to kick people in the head.
Hi, this is Christina Lee. I played Kyle in the movie Child's Play 2.
This is Mike Riccioni, producer of Bloodsport 2.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Rothrock, the Lady Dragon.
Hi, this is Jeff Mead. I was Paul Croft in Kickboxer 5, The Redemption.
Hello, this is Haskell Von Anderson III. I was Winston Taylor in the movie Kickboxer. You're listening to Justin Ray Harvey. Justin Ray Harvey's life is a different culture. It's a different world. You gotta come to terms with that, or you won't last a heart.
Now, how could you not like the Justin Harvey show with all that talent in that one promo? I mean, honestly, Master Summers.
Yeah, it's an endless list, and then, you know, there's people that are scared to be interviewing 2015 that's not even on the list. You know,
absolutely.
At the Hall of Fame, you got Kathy Long coming, who is a multi-champion in MMA, kickboxing, and, you know, vicious fighter. You know, so, you know, interviewing the elite when it comes to martial arts, you're interviewing, you know, not, you know, just, you know, any old guy doing karate. You're interviewing icons and legends of the martial arts world. Most people don't have the chance to interview these people.
Absolutely not. And, you know, and another statement I'd like to make, Master Summers, not only am I interviewing these people, but I've actually formed, you know, personal relationships with a lot of these people.
Yep. A lot of them are down to earth. They don't have the Hollywood ego where, you know, they'll stand in the ring and say, oh, my autograph's for $3,000. You know, they're down to earth people, every single one of them. You know, Bill Wallace, he's a hamburger ice cream connoisseur where he's not kicking people in the head. You know, they're you know, great people. A lot of them are very down to earth and don't have that Hollywood ego at all. So they're good.
That's like you stated in Indianapolis. You said that you and Superfoot the Wallace may kidnap me and take me to Steak and Shake. So.
Yeah. He likes his burgers plain, no cheese, nothing else on them, just plain old hamburger and a pile of fries.
And if he doesn't get it, he will kick you in the head.
Oh, he'll get it somewhere, with you or without you, but he'll still kick you in the head, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And, you know, someone, you know, Master Summers, I wanted to, you know, get your thoughts live on this, but I forget who it was, but I actually received a comment on one of my sites, and they said, you know, I'm glad that you're going into the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame, but they said, I have a feeling that this is not the only Hall of Fame you end up in. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, you know, share with my audience.
There's different Hall of Fames, you know. You know, the original one was 39 years old. And that's the one you're going to, the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. You know, with Grandmaster Jim Thomas, who took it over from Grandmaster Robert Treyas. Robert Treyas, the one who brought karate to America, and owns one of the biggest karate schools out in Arizona, I believe it is. But there's a lot of Hall of Fames out there. You know, there's the Action Hall of Fame and the Masters Hall of Fame. And this and that, and a lot of them are good, but like the original one is the one that's going up in Indianapolis, you know. And then you have ones that are kind of funny, you know. It's a Hall of Fame award, but it's, you know, it's like a Golden Corral and it's tournament trophies that they're giving you and stuff. But yeah, it's, you know, there are really good ones, and the original one is the Jim Thomas. The USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame is the oldest. It's the original one. Because it was the U.S. Karate Hall of Fame under Robert Treyas.
Yeah.
Grandmaster Treyas. And then through the years after Grandmaster Treyas passed away, this and that, they turned into the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. So, celebration of all the martial artists and the stuff. So, you know, there's people who've been in this one, and people like, you know, Jeff Mead, and I'm sure Don the Dragon Wilson them has been in like the Action Martial Arts Hall of Fame and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's good and stuff. But you know, like I said, there's good ones, but the best one, the original one, is the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame, one with Robert Trey started and now is being ran by Grandmaster Jim Thomas. That's the best one. That's the original.
Yeah, actually, with my professional promo that I paid for to get done, that's the only mistake they made. Was one thing that I wish they would have fixed is they claimed that like when I pasted in my script that I didn't paste in the whole thing, and where it says Hall of Famer, it was actually supposed to have said USA Martial Arts Hall of Famer, and they wanted so much money to fix that mistake. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It really don't matter because by the time you get to the Hall of Fame, this and this, and you had the wonderful evening and the ceremony, everything else. You'll have stuff you can copy and put on Facebook and put on your wall and your radio show and stuff. That'll show what Hall of Fame it is. So I really wouldn't sweat the small stuff with that. So.
Okay, because when I first approached you, I was so worried that my promo wasn't going to be spectacular. But even though with that small mistake, it's still a kick-ass promo.
Oh yeah, I'm saying I've things like that. I've had to learn how to kind of let stuff roll off your back. When it's you have. Like they'll mess up an ad in the newspaper that I'm wanting to promote the school or something. It pretty much says what it means to say, even though it may have left out a couple letters and stuff. So, but it don't matter. The radio ad was good and this and everything else will be good. And like I said, you got the Hall of Fame actually coming up in April. So, once that's up, that's good to go.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I'm like, I can't just be paying you again because I got to save money for, the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. I mean, they're a good company, but, I still feel that they should have corrected that one little thing. And it's still a good promo, and I may end up using them again in the near future. So.
Yep. It sounds like a plan and stuff. The only thing you got to do is, keep doing your shows and, how you're wanting to do the shows. Don't let anyone else tell you how the shows need to be or how they're going to be. You run your show.
Oh, absolutely. And I wanted to give a shout-out to Michelle Manu. She is the host of the Masters Hall of Fame World News, and my listeners don't know this, but she's actually scheduled to do like a TV interview with me in 2015.
Yep. Yep, that'll be the Hall of Fame weekend, I believe it is, like a Friday night, I believe it is. So you got a busy weekend ahead. I'll have to get you up extra early because I got you're gonna have to do my seminar with me, so you better get up extra early.
Oh, absolutely, and I would not be surprised if I'm gonna go ahead and let my audience, well, give them a little teaser here. But I would not be surprised if I end up in White Tiger Martial Arts here in the near future.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna start working around with you with the Aikido stuff, as far as your hand techniques and hand combat goes, and this, and we'll take it from there and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna work with you as a student and stuff, and keep working with you. And so we'll be making trips down to Virginia and give you stuff you need to work on and everything else. So it'll be good to go.
Oh, absolutely. And I look forward to actually meeting you and Jennifer, and And Grandmaster Thomas, and ladies and gentlemen, Master Summers told me, he called me one day and he said, Justin, do not be surprised if you're at this Hall of Fame and someone walks up to you and says, can I have your autograph, or can I take a picture with you? So he said, just be prepared. Anything can happen. Anything.
Anything can happen at the Hall of Fame. There's so many martial arts icons that come to these things. Chuck Norris has been there. Bill Wallace has been there. Dan Severn has been there. Mike Tyson's been there. The list goes on and on. Don Dragon Wilson, Cynthia Rothrock. It goes on and on. And they come to things, and you can do seminars. We're talking a full day of seminars. So, if you're in the Indianapolis area, come and check it out. It's the small entry fee to get in there if you're not part of the Hall of Fame, but it's, come and do it. Because, how often are you going to have a chance to, one, have endless seminars? There's seminars that go on in 2 different rooms from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we're talking, Bill Super Wallace has done seminars there. Jeff Mead's done seminars there. I do a seminar every year because I live in Indiana. Kathy Long is doing a seminar this year. So how often do you get a chance to actually train with a martial arts icon? Art Camacho, great guy, great film guy. Grandmaster Thomas is doing a film with him called The Chemist.
Wow. And I want to clarify.
Last year, and he was teaching the TV style of fighting, how camera angles work, where you got to be at a certain spot when you throw a punch, and where the angle's got to be at, so the camera catches everything. So it's fun.
Oh, absolutely, Master Summers. And I want to clarify something to my audience as well. You could be nominated for the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be in or it's going to go through.
Right. Yes. Just because you're nominated and you fill out the application does not mean you're getting in. Grandmaster Thomas and other people have seen applications, or they sent their lengthy bio in, and it's laughable. Anyone who does actual martial arts, realistic martial arts, knows you're not going to see a guy who's 23 years old and has a 7th degree black belt in 4 different styles. There's too many of these guys that I call them the Kinko copy black belts. The Kinko copy warriors. They go make their certificates and all. I have founded 5 systems, and I have 18 second degree and 45, 8th dawn certificates. There was a guy that he actually rivaled Master Ken, and this guy had he said he was a 15th degree black belt in self-defense, 15th degree in martial arts. So I'm like, all right, that's martial arts. It was ridiculous. He had he was a grandmaster in personal security. It was just stupid. I'm like, all right, well, I'm an 8th degree black belt in taco making.
Wow.
Yeah, it's stupid stuff like that comes across the Hall of Fame desk, and they're just like, are you serious? Are you serious? And I think that a lot of people are uneducated about stuff. Because, everything if you see on the internet, everything on the internet is true, if you believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's like I had the privilege of meeting Linda Lee Cadwell, Bruce Lee's widow. in Ohio, and it was 2009 it was. Mm-hmm. And it was the World Games, and they had, Bruce's, the yellow suit that he wore and all this neat stuff and everything else. And she even says a good 50-60% of the stuff you see on Facebook where it says, it's a quote, and then see Bruce Lee making this face, and Bruce didn't say it. Or the one that was really, I thought was neat, because it came around that you'll see a video of Bruce Lee playing ping pong with nunchuck, right? And everyone's like, oh my God, that's Bruce, he's so badass. Yes, Bruce was a badass, but that's not Bruce. Because if Bruce would have played ping pong like that would have been a Black Belt magazine. That was a Nokia camera ad from 2008. They had a Bruce Lee look-alike, and he was swinging the nunchucks, and they usually put that ball in there and did the noise going back and forth through each person.
Mm-hmm. Now, Master Summers, kind of take my audience, through the induction call with you and Master Thomas, because what you had told me was, what's surprising, well, it's surprising to me, maybe not to you, but, when you nominated me, it seemed to go through quite quickly.
Well, the thing is this, the Hall of Fame and people like myself who are part of the Hall of Fame, and, Jim Thomas and other people like Bill Wallace and, Don, all have been inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
It's, they keep an eye on that stuff. And, I don't know many other radio personalities that have interviewed a guy who Black Belt magazine named this year the best kicker in the last 50 years of all martial arts. And that's Bill Wallace.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah, not the second best kicker, not the, the third place, no, the best. Now, Chuck, Bruce, everybody, Black Belt magazine stated this. Don the Dragon Wilson, Jen Thomas, Cynthia Rothrock, other things you promoted the art. People don't promote it generally, and it's that. It's you don't have to be in a uniform to do this. To promote martial arts, to be a fan of martial arts, to to believe in its core values of everything. You're a martial artist. You're a black belt yet? No. But you promote the art to a point where you've given this information out, and people have had a chance to keep up with their fans and keep up with their, their idols. I'm a big Bill Wallace fan, or I'm a big Don the Dragon Wilson fan. You have the chance to promote the arts. Because you've done interviews that I've listened to with Eric Lee. I'm like, wow, all right, I didn't know that. It's good.
Absolutely, Master Summers. And I wanted to state, there's a lot of different martial arts shows out there, but I don't believe that, there's a whole lot of shows out there that's actually interviewed over half of the Kickboxer cast from the Kickboxer film. So.
I'm not aware of one. I may be wrong, but I'm not aware of one. I don't know many people that's interviewed as many icons as you have. Which ones haven't you interviewed? Joe Louis has passed, God rest his soul. You got Chuck, Benny the Jet. He's another great kickboxer, there's, a handful of people. You really the business on the stuff. And the thing is, it's not a one-time interview. That's the good thing is this, there's they're going to want their fans to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the promote the arts, and that's why you were inducted. Because everybody knew what you were doing. And anyone says, oh, Justin Harvey don't deserve it, kiss my ass.
Exactly. And it's going to be on a website even. I'm going to be listed on websites so people can actually physically see that too. So
yeah, you busted, you worked hard, you stressed out about it because you talked to me privately, others as well,
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. And the thing is this, but you're going to have to realize, if you do a radio show or any other thing, you're going to have haters. You're going to have haters. And the best way I can put it as far as haters go is this. Any press is good press. Because if they're so worried about you that they're going to sit behind their keyboard and write a 15-paragraph page about how much you suck, thank you.
Oh, absolutely, because I stand by the saying, if you don't have haters, you must be doing something wrong, but if you have haters, you're definitely doing something right.
Have haters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with me. I came to a town that was very small, and I was an outsider and stuff, and slandered, and oh my God, this and this and this, and he sucks. Okay, well, I suck so bad I've been inducted to the Hall of Fame about 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this is like the 7th or 8th time. I don't keep track. All right. Won different championships, not a problem. School has grown from a big building to a bigger building to a bigger building to a bigger building. In 10 years, with the economy being the worst it's ever been besides the Depression, if I suck so bad, and the fact, because you know this as well, and you can go to any of Bill Wallace's websites and they'll say the same thing. I am one of Bill Wallace's black and run one of his schools. So I suck that bad, but yet a martial arts icon, a legend, thinks I'm good enough to run his school.
Oh, absolutely, Master Summers, and we have about 50 seconds left, so what would you like to leave my audience, sir?
Stay tuned for more Justin Harvey stuff. More of his radio shows. He's got a lot more stuff coming. I think we talked about the fans are starting to be able to ask questions via Facebook and Twitter.
Facebook and Twitter, yeah.
You'll select the questions, and you'll be able to ask your celebrity or a fan you're of, or Don Wilson or whoever, a question from.
Oh, absolutely. And they're going to be carefully screened, too. So.
No stirring the pot.
Exactly. That's not what my show's about, because when you hit my show, all that crap is aside. So.
Yeah, completely.
But, I just wanted to thank you for being on this final edition of the Justin Harvey Show on Blog Talk Radio. Mr. Summers, thank you so much.
All right, no problem, bud.
Guys, thank you for listening. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Justin Ray Harvey. See you guys on iTunes for another edition of the Justin Harvey Show.